Hey guys, how's it going? It is Kenny Han from the future. As you guys can tell from this video, it is kind of long. And I just want to talk about that. And so when we were in Japan, we documented a lot of stuff and we did a lot of stuff. Not only just car stuff, but also like touristy stuff and tried new foods and bought a lot of things. And so stuff like that. And although you guys are following me on this channel for the Supra and the GX and car related stuff, like I mentioned before, I kind of wanted to broaden out this channel and do other stuff, whether it's lifestyle or do some of my other hobbies. And maybe this Japan video is the first video series where we can pivot into that. I don't know. But I know we did a lot of stuff in the Japan content. And so to make it easier for you guys that are following me for the car stuff, I went ahead and timestamped all those moments where we did those different car things. But at the same time, I still recommend and encourage you guys to watch the video in its entirety. I know it's pretty long, but it's just Japan through the eyes of Kenny Han. And my goal is to essentially use these videos to help you guys create your framework for when you go to Japan. You guys know what to do, what not to do, where to go, where to avoid, and stuff like that. And so hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. I know I haven't been posting videos a lot, but that's because I have a backlog of videos to get to. But yeah, anyways, back to the video. Peace. Alright, it's like 3 a.m. You know what that means? That means konbini time. We're gonna get some konbini food. We're super tired after we got back because we've been essentially flying for like, what, 24 hours? And kind of passed out. Yesterday, Japan was kind of a blur because we kind of passed out since we wanted to see and do everything. Not a good idea. We should have taken it easy. So it's right now 3 a.m., which is why we're gonna go get more convenience store food. So we're gonna check out Lawson's. We already saw Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and now it's Lawson's to see what they have. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Wow. Guys, it is kind of a vibe right now. Just walking around.
Vending machines.
She really wants to go get vending machines.
After the convenience, we should do vending machine.
She wants to go get vending machines, so we might check out some vending machines. But it's kind of a vibe right now in Japan because like everyone's asleep. Generally, I mean, like we're tourists, so I guess that's why we kind of stand out. But yeah, I feel like very like free, very safe. It's kind of chill.
Oh, the Ken.
Yeah.
The Ken sign.
And I don't know, Ken Corp Japan. Do not drink. This is soup stock. What the heck?
This kind of shaped sour candy. She said that was so good. It has vitamin C in it.
Guys, it is so bloody hot. Like, if you are gonna come during July, just be prepared because I am sweating so much. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna come during July again. Maybe during like April or March, but not during this time. This is so cool. Oh, you guys can't see me. That's crazy. Alright guys, so one of the biggest reasons why I went to Japan, right, is to look at car content. Forgive me for sweating, it is bloody humid out. But we are at one of the best places to be. It's called APIT Autobacs. They have multiple different stores, but this is the actual showroom area. And before we go in and check out all the car stuff there is out there, I want to show you guys like the parking lot and what they have. It's some really good stuff. Check this out. First, we have a Mark IV Supra. Look at that. That's nice. I don't know what body kit this is, but look at this Mark IV Supra. Wow. Very nice. FJ Cruiser. Classic. Civic Type R next to the Cadillac V, I think. Some Fiat Abarths. An STI. Some of the boys looking at the Supra. Very nice. I don't know what this is. I think this is a Peugeot Euro car. Yeah, I have no idea what this is again. Looks like an old Euro car. I forget, in Japan they have these things called STI Laborgs or whatever, but essentially it's a Subaru WRX hatch. I want to get out of the way. And I see a lot of these guys around. I don't know why, but definitely see a lot of them around. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Subaru, all-wheel drive, STI, and it's a hatch, so it has all the space you need. And then we have the BYDs. I think this is a Chinese brand, the Chinese EV cars. These are pretty cool. I don't know much about them, but these are pretty cool. Again, APIT Autobacs, Shinonome, yeah. The Autobacs also has a Tesla section, so we have a full Tesla service center. So all of you EV drivers can get your Tesla serviced here. But then what I really am here for are these guys. FL5 Civic Type R. This looks amazing. And then we have this Model Y on coilovers and on BBS LMs. What the freak is this? APIT EV. I'm pretty sure this is kind of like their like show car, their garage car. Look how good that looks. Dang. So nice. And then we have this Model 3. Again, APIT EV show car on the HREs. Dang, this looks good. Oh, and the seats. They removed the seats and put in Recaro Sportsters. What the freak? Wow. Look at that. Let's see what this FL5 has. Okay, some WEDs, I think. Blitz parts on here. Pretty stock interior. I don't know what they've done to it. You guys can take a look. But not bad. Not bad. Oh my gosh, does Blitz make exhaust for the FL5? What the heck? That's crazy. All right, I'm sweating bullets. We're gonna go check it out. APIT Autobacs. Gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so much. Guys, if you come during July, have a plan because you're gonna be sweating a lot. I guarantee it. Just have a plan. Guys, this place is crazy. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sweating a lot, but we have so much to see. We have so much to see. All right, let's get into it. You have all of your raised racing, raised wheel stuff. Your lug nuts, not your lug nuts, your lock-in nuts. Some accessories, your decals. Some kit set, then all of your apparel, your shirts, stuff like that. Some buckets, so for your 2-bucket wash. Some more shirts. Let's look at the shirts. You got Tome Dog. Wow. All of this stuff is like this corner. All of it is dedicated towards raised racing stuff. And then all of a sudden you have the GR stuff in the corner. So random. Ferrari stuff up there. Wow. Some more stuff here. Apparel. Your Nardi wheels and just stuff. More stuff. Keychains. Cool. There's a rally on the opposite side of raised racing. You have all your WRC stuff. Wow. Like, when do you see WRC stuff being sold in person? All your gear too. WRC, dirt, WRC stuff, gravel. Sick. You have all of your Griff King merch here. Shirts, or sweaters and shirts, and even wallets are all here. And then right next to that, you have all of your Initial D type stuff. Initial D. Initial D. Dun, dun, dun. So essentially, your whole middle section is all of your like your clothing and stuff. More of your like generic clothing, you know, kind of stuff like these. A lot of graphic tees. They also have a Starbucks in the middle there, and what I think is cool though is in the middle they have this section where you can see the cars that are being worked on. So if you have a car in the bay, you can see that it's being worked on, and they actually divide it by like I don't want to say types of vehicles, but just like type of job. And so in the tire pit, they have stuff going on in there. In the sport pit, obviously if you want to work on cars, but you see a WRX STI over there kind of getting worked on. So it's kind of cool that you can also look at what other people are essentially getting their work done. Yeah. For you manga lovers, Initial D came out with a kind of like a predecessor series called I don't want to say Wanga Midnight, MF Ghost, and this kind of follows the story of what happens after the main character, like he's done. This is what happens after he's done. And so they have a whole manga section for MF Ghost, as well as all your other car magazines here. And they have a lot of car magazines here. A lot. Starbucks. some models. This LP500S is 190,000 yen. I'll throw up the conversion right here. They have also other models. This Terreno or Hachiroku is not shown the price because this is an NSX. I don't know why that's there. Maybe I'll pick up a GR Supra. This is a nice hefty book, dang. What the freak, look how hefty this book is. What the heck? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. GRC. So I actually seen a GR Corolla. I saw a GR Corolla out there, but I have not yet seen a GR Yaris. I really want to see those. I mean, they're basically identical, but still it's kind of cool seeing that in person. Obviously, Japan has so many big model cars, and this model cars and die-cast cars is a big hobby over here. And Japan is known for this brand called Tomica, but other than Tomica's, we have your other brands here. This is a 1/18 scale, and that costs 26,400 yen of a F40 Liberty Walk. Wow. More scale works, more scales over here. Die-cast models. Oh, very nice. Midnight Purple R33. 21,000 yen. 21,450 yen. One day, get a GTR right after the Supra. Nice little NSX action. And then we have a LE FK8. Not bad. Not bad. And some smaller scales over here too. And then other than that, you have your whole wall of just Tomicas. This is kind of like your Hot Wheels in Japan. So pretty simple. I think these are 164 scales. If I'm not right, they should say 164 or 167 scales. So even smaller. They're not as detailed, but they're kind of cool collectibles. I have a couple. It's kind of in my room, but these are nice Tomicas. I have this guy too. GT4 Evo. Not bad. I've yet to find a white Mark V though. Maybe I'll find one. I'm definitely going to try to find one in Japan. Wow. Some more collectibles. More Tomicas. More Tomicas. More not Tomicas. More scales. More collectibles here. Die-cast models. GRC. GR Yaris. More stuff. More collectibles. Dang, an Anavan freaking truck. That's crazy. 15K yen. Wow. Okay, and then on this side, we have our like detailing / audio stuff. And so over here, you have like all of your audio equipment. Maybe you guys are big audiophiles. And so that stuff is over here along with navigation and GPS and stuff like that to get around. Then you have your wipers, your cameras here, rear view cameras, dash cam, stuff like that. Maybe a mix of both over here as well. Kind of like the boring stuff, not gonna lie, unless you guys are super big into detailing. Again, more detailing stuff here. Bunch of detailing products. Just wipers and stuff like that. A lot of detailing products, a lot. Glaco, whatever, Glaco. I heard these guys were all the rage. Like these guys were super hydrophobic. It's kind of like this paste or the sponge you rub all over your window, and it's supposed to make your windows hydrophobic. Kind of like this. But I've heard that it doesn't really work as well. So I don't know. Maybe we'll buy one. Maybe we'll try it. We'll see. All right, we talked a lot about the boring stuff. Now on the third floor, it's just all performance parts and performance brands for all your different cars. Look at that stuff. HKS for your WRX. GR86 stuff. Your suspension, Hypermax, Nardi wheels. HKS has its own little show corner that kind of just highlights everything HKS. Hypermax R suspension for the BRZ. The heck? They have so much stuff here. Bruh. Civic Type R stuff. GR Corolla stuff. GR Yaris stuff. Wow. So much suspension. Crazy. And also you have your merch here. HKS merch. Your shirts. Classic. Your rain poncho. I don't know what this is. Full on poncho. Jackets. More shirts. Yeah, your classic HKS stuff. And then you have a full on Pacific Type R engine here. Look at that. I have the Supra, the A90, and I'm trying to look for Supra parts here, but I noticed that there isn't really much GR stuff, and I'll get into that. But first, look at all these other parts here. You have crossbars? I don't know what these are. Triangle support? What the heck is that? But you have your parent stuff here. Ooh, you have also a tow hook. I actually might pick one up for my Supra, depending on the price. This is 11,000 yen. Ooh, you have your Cusco gear here too. Not bad. Cusco stuff. STI bear. Very cute. I have just like extra brackets and just relays over here. More parts, more lights. Wow, that's super bright. Looks like for the WRX, BRZs. Don't know. What's a ZD8? This whole section looks like it's for WRX. Obviously, because you have your STI stuff here, your filter for the STI, your shift knobs. It's kind of cool. Keychains and stuff like that. Oh, what the heck is this? Why is this so cute? What is that? BBS LMs, baby. You gotta love that. So good. But you have to ask for those. They have a sign that says ask the pricing. Advans, RG2s, your BBSs, your Volks, Volk, T37s. Some more stuff. BC4s, Mansory. It's so random having a Mansory over here. HREs. Oh, these HREs look so good. Check that out. Nice. And then, I don't know, these brands. You have all of your red seats, from your Lomax to your, I think I saw some Zeta 4 somewhere. But these are all sick. 123,000 yen. Then you have your Brid / HKS collab. Not bad. Seats. Recaros. Oh, these are the carbon buckets. These look so uncomfortable, but they look so cool. Wow. Honestly, if I were to change the seats out of my Supra, I would probably get maybe something along this side, right? I mean, everyone wants to put in the Sportsters, right? These Sportsters look so good. Or even these guys, if you have a wider back. But these Sportsters, I don't know about these. It's fabric. But this is cool. Alcantara. Nice. Now finally, we are at the GR stuff. So, Aero Stabilizing Shampoo. Is that just like a gimmick? Like, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like specific coating for the Supra or GR stuff. You have your flight tags, everything from the Yaris all the way to the 8.6. No Supra though. What the heck? Cusco clutch plate, you think? That's cool. Some shift knobs. It's Tom's Racing carbon fiber stuff. It's for the GR. I don't know what piece is that, and that might be for a Yaris. And I think these keys are for Yaris. Oh, we have some Supra stuff over here. That's cool. 8,800 yen. See, we have some more carbon fiber bits from Tom's. I don't know what piece that is for. And then we have some GR Corolla, some tubing, maybe intake housing tubing. Some more carbon fiber kits. I forgot the section, but they have an endless brake section. So if you actually can't get to the endless shop, check out APIT Autobacs, where they have endless calipers. And then obviously you have to flex on the world saying you have endless brakes. And so you have your endless decals to flex on everybody. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, do not touch. Don't touch that. So I asked if they have GR Supra parts on the showroom floor, and they said no. So we're not getting GR Supra parts. Damn. All right, well, we'll pick up something else for sure. That's kind of sad. It's okay though. We'll pick up something else. This camera's getting hot. A lot of stuff. Ooh, Blitz. What is this for? Blitz strut tower bar for what though? Probably for an 8.6. Again, maybe a Subaru. I don't know. Cusco over there in the corner.
Yeah, it's for STI.
Like, do you think I can take this on the plane with me? Is it carry on? Anything here for a Supra? GR. Maybe this is Supra stuff? I don't know what that is though. MF Ghost is the predecessor to Initial D, and they have a whole section here just for Blitz and MF Ghost parts. I'm gonna get monetized or demonetized. Guys, I found valve cover caps. Perfect for my ZR10s. Little final finishing touch. I'm getting them.
This is so fun.
The total for the whole tax-free was 14,000 yen.
There's no possible. Here's the price after tax free.
After tax-free, 13,635.